Time on the track.
You already know what this is, man. I'm talking about No Rap Cap Podcast number. Real raw shit, man. Audio dope, man. Podcast medicine that you can't get from over the counter, man. You can't go to Walgreens and get this shit here, man. It's the big three, man. You know what I'm saying? I go by Gad, the psychiatrist, man.
I'm Mr. Meana, the motivator, brother.
I'm talking about what we gonna do, brother. What we gonna do today?
We're going to motivate the nation.
Facts.
Come on, man. We're going to motivate the nation, man. I'm talking about we got the people's champ, man, the people's choice. You know what I'm saying? Back for the ninth time. I'm talking about ain't no limit, man. What, Magnolia? Got the Magnolia?
Third ward.
You put the
Third ward.
Oh, so you don't do the Homely Oaks. You wouldn't have got the Homely Oaks
I
one?
wasn't there.
If they would have had the
I wasn't
that's
there.
the same shit.
Man, the people don't know about no homie. Oh, listen, the Calio was B.W. Cooper, and the Magnolia was, well,
See, Booker.
nah,
Pete. Something
CJP.
CJP.
Yeah.
We never used that. Man, everybody get no homie Oaks. They
Right.
don't know him in the suburb.
They gonna know you.
Know
You gotta
me,
still
baby.
make it look woo.
man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sheiky Style, man. Chic Style, my bad. She over on Tulane. That's where I got this from.
Right. Shout out to Skip.
Yeah, shout out to Skip, man. Chicken and watermelon also. You say you stop there all the time.
Big facts.
And you can get the $5.99 special, you know what I'm saying, Monday through Thursday, you know what I'm talking about? Come holler at your boy.
got
They
the
were
crab
surprised
rice.
to see you on the thing because you had went on the mic that time.
Yeah, that's my hood. That's my hood there.
Right there?
Yeah, that's my hood over there. So I had to go over there. When you come to the city, well, people not big enough to just get on No Rap Cap Podcast. But you got to get No Rap Cap Podcast, and you got to stop by Skip, Chicken and Watermelon, and go get on the mic.
Right.
Even if you don't know how to rap, just go talk.
Just get on that bitch.
Facts, yeah.
Right, make a
You gotta go
statement.
do that, right. That's on Claiborne, Louisiana, man, for y'all who want to know where it's at.
Right. Man, dog, the people don't know the eps that you was running behind the scenes, I was gonna forget, bro. You gotta run them. You gotta run them on your own channel too. But I guess it's like I be telling Meana, like some of them niggas be having a lot of eps, but it takes something for something to come up, and then like, damn man, I remember this. But you were talking about the Gilly.
Oh, shout out to Gilly Boy, the 17 Wall, man.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, he was in the hospital not too long ago. I had met Gilly Boy through Cat Daddy, and they had a situation. So, and like you were talking about that 1,500 that old crackhead.
Yeah. It was, because
man.
nigga was saying like right now I had it 1,500, and you was like, I think he was capping, but
Right,
He
like I
says
always,
trick
10,
money.
20 woo.
like I
woo.
always do. But I would say this, I got 4 ounces from Gilly. I'm gonna say this here. I had to meet Gilly by Winn-Dixie. So when I walked up to him, there was a napkin on the ground. And he pointed at the napkin. So I look around, I'm like, what the police, right? So he said, that's how to work on it. I picked it up. And the reason why I'm able to speak on him because he's all in my phone conversation.
Right.
So the Fed, he already been arrested, whatever, did everything. So when I looked at the work, so I'm like, all right, I balled it up. He reached his hand out, but I threw it back on the ground and he smiled. Because it's like, I found it on the ground, that's why I put it back on the ground. And Cat Daddy was his main man. Shout out to man, Cat Daddy.
Teba.
Teba Pilot, bro, out of Gertrude. He was the only cat that ran with them hounds. But ain't nobody was playing nobody with no 1,500, bro. Nobody
But
doing that. That's across the river.
hey, no, look,
That's across the river price.
nigga never played games with the pack like that, cause it's easy for a nigga to swap that from what you had on the ground and say that's gonna be the real woo when it come though.
That's a fact. Just like it's easy for whenever you go handle the business for him, it's easy for you to catch him and crush him too. So ain't
If a
nobody
nigga,
gonna play
if you
games.
not,
If you play,
say
if you
you
play,
You
right?
play. You saw me bust him up for you, and you gonna play
Well, if that's the case, why a nigga even have to go through the process of the?
because you want to know what you get. Because some people had the mud.
Right,
Some people don't like
right.
that talk. The mud, you had the gray, the brown, you had the white. So you want to know. Okay, I'm gonna have this here, so I can promote because I know this money in the bag.
Right.
But yeah, bro, that's that cross the river price. Y'all
That
do
nigga stupid. Hey,
1,500, bro.
so
500 for a hat.
and you think he did that because getting it back from you, it would have been like transactional from you, and because that's why he put it down the first time, but he was willing to let you give it back to him.
Yeah, because he might have felt comfortable at that time because it was our first time seeing each other.
Oh, all right.
So, and it's right the Fed, one time I'm on the phone with Gilly, I say, man, I don't see back then, ounces was going, the lowest you could get an ounce was 5,000. You had 6,000. Then when the drought, it was 8,000. So I'm on my phone on the phone with him, telling him, man, I need that ounce for 4,500, or I'm going to New York. He like, man, I could do 5. So me and him going back and forth, and the Fed listen to our conversation. Yeah, man. So me and Greedy Man.
Right,
I'm about to go to what that town, Franklin?
Franklinton.
I'm about to go out there and jack somebody, but I'm trying to. I don't even have the dope yet, but I didn't call Greedy Man. Hey, I got somewhere. I'm about to get this work. You want to buy it? He says, hard or soft? I says, hard. Nah, I'm good. So I was already trying to sell the dope before I could get it.
What's the least a nigga ever hit for and the most?
The least?
Man, we did that bogus ass shit, man. One of them.
Man, I want to say 3 ounces.
Dang, nigga, that ain't.
Yeah.
That was low back then, bro. But you got to keep in mind, I was stealing 2 and 3 bricks from Stone. I'm going in, that would he burnt my truck up behind that. Because I try to be slick and I try to drop it all on 2nd and D, and he knew
his product.
Yeah, he knew. Look,
Right.
Say, let me tell y'all who's still living right now, because Greedy Man sold it to him for a bucket.
Yeah,
He sold the bucket. Said, man, it was turning brown when you rock it up. It was turning brown. So Stone knew his work. So he knew the females I was dealing with. And he went around there. He did some investigation. He knew that's why I put that work. He burnt my truck up.
You think home and them who nigga got the 3 ounces for was like, that's light?
Well, they might have didn't feel like that, but you asked what we felt
Right,
like.
yeah,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Because when you going on a mission, you thinking
Big.
people be hyping stuff up like I got this, I got
Always.
this. Man,
And you
go
go in
Nigga
there.
had you on the dumb
You
shit
go
like
in there,
a
he ain't got
motherfucker.
nothing in there.
You go on that mission.
3 ounces. You tell you it was 3 bricks, but it was 3 ounces.
3 ounces, but now you bad. Now you want to hit him.
Yeah, it's hot up.
You want to hit him
Right.
for playing, bro.
Right.
Say, let me tell you something. One time we went to go on a mission. Shout out to Leak. He out the 8 wall.
Who?
So Leaky. He out the 8 wall. So me, I brought Mosquito. I brought Lester Duplessis. So when Leak saw Lester Duplessis, Leak said, "Oh, I ain't going. I'm good." I put him to the side. I said, "You know what that is?" He said, "Yeah, Lester Duplessis." All right. I said, well, give me your gun. So I got his gun and we left. But the other dude came with us, and it was a dude out the 9th ward that we had hit that night. But, bro, now we hit. That's another. Hold on.
You never have a gun too.
Nah,
Right,
bitch,
you
I
always
wasn't-
need one. Yeah, always need one.
Because I know. But listen,
Kind
let
of
me
killer
tell
don't
you
got no gun, man.
because we before deep, and I know
And
the
you
people.
riding with it?
Nah, man. because
Somebody
the people
will.
around- I don't want to get caught. Only time I need a gun when I'm going to put the work in. When I know where my destination.
Right.
I don't like to ride around.
Politics with
No,
this. Yeah.
man.
That's how you got hit 3 times.
Big fact.
Right there. Not
No, I got
having
hit.
that gun. Not having that gun on you at all times.
That's a
bro.
fact, bro. I got hit by the know you.
God is good all the time, ass nigga.
Big facts, bro. Shout out to 7-1. 7-1 in the house, y'all.
What's the
planning the movie?
What's the most you hit for?
5 bricks.
5 of them?
5 bricks, yeah. Across the river.
Why you
think
smiling? No,
Because I know it really was across the river. 5 bricks for real, bro.
and by yourself?
No, that was me and Mosquito.
And y'all split it down the middle?
Yeah, every time. Only one time I went under. In 1991, when I broke out of juvenile jail, we jacked the dudes downstairs from my house. Well, we didn't jack it. We broke in the house. And I wasn't used to selling. I wasn't really cool with drugs. So when I went in the closet, I seen a Foot Locker bag full of like cocaine. Like it was like 5 grams, 5.5 grams, right? I'm like, man, I don't want that. So when I went to draw, I saw all the money stacked up. So we stole all the money. So that I cuffed some of the money. So when we come out the house, we go upstairs. That's where I was living at in the Magnolia. I hid some of the money. It was 3 of us. And when we split it, Mike went back to the MILF, me and George. So he said, come here. We go by his sister's house on Willow, 6 in Willow. And he put out some money. I said, well, you went under? He said, yeah. So me and him split that. So me and him went under on Mike. So later.
And you had went under with all of them.
Right.
So look.
For the game code.
So when I come from juvenile jail, in 92, I go to the parish for the murder. I go in the cell with Mike. So we start how we talk, we reminisce, we talking. You like, bro, I just thought about something. How you was able to get this? Did you had got you?
But you got all of it.
Right.
He realized I had more money than all them, you know.
Right.
But yeah, bro.
It wasn't no woo that came from behind the 5 bricks? No smoke?
No.
They
I ain't never
know who did it.
Let me tell you who chased me one time. So I hit a lick across the river again, right? So my boy, I got a partner live across the river. He still, I don't want to call his name. He put me on the lick, so I had some counterfeit money. So we met at this, I want to say a McDonald's, somewhere over there. So I give it to the little dude. He give me a half a brick. We get up the street, so now we about to go to the toll. You know this what they had to toll, they had to pay that $1. Man, that Camaro that caught up with us. He jumped out the car and tried to come over the door.
Let me get
Let me get that. I pull off, so I paid $1, we go. Now they follow us across the river. We get on off the bridge on Martin Luther King and Claiborne, and then we bucked that right by the Cali, we behind, and then the cars come out, I just took a check, hurry up and shot, and I lost him. But they was chasing me, and I wound up seeing that dude like a year later. He was into the music business.
Wow.
But he ain't. But we was on Canal Street at the Lower State down there, where the Lower State used to be. Yeah. That's where they started doing shows.
Yeah, they used to have shows.
Yeah, I walking up like, man, that's what boy with Jack across the river. And he wasn't no sucker. He was really about his business too. So I was hoping.
Catch that for me, bro.
I was hoping it wouldn't be no bull crap or something. I was hoping he didn't. Cause see, he didn't really see my face. His little man, the little short dude, the little dude who came to the car and who I did the transaction with, he remembered my face. But he wasn't at the concert that night. It was me, baby, and BG and them that night.
Right.
Man,
That was a close one then.
Yeah, bro.
Because he could have came just
working, right? But
if he was more on game that you was gonna be there.
But see, here's the thing. I think he might didn't want to shoot because we right at the toll.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about the toll? Okay.
Yeah, the toll. The daddy.
I thought you were talking about when
he's pulling the whoop.
Yeah, you trying to open the door, but I'm like, boy, why you get away from my door?
Right. You could have just bammed him too.
Yeah, but I ain't had no hammer on me.
That's you going with them moves with no hammer?
Yeah.
Nah, that's some OG shit.
That's called suicide.
Let me tell you why, because this one
that's a suicide
body pieces
mission.
in there.
Let me show you this here.
Damn.
Say if you hit me up and you say, bro, come next door to Demi house. They got a house with 2 keys in there, and they got $100,000 in there. So I know your word good. I don't need a gun.
Right.
Because I'm going to go over here, put the work in, get this here, and I'm out of there. So when we met them, my partner hooked it up, so they think I'm really trying to scope. Because he got a good, his brother's a big dope boy.
Right.
So I come to the counter, by the time I get up the street, I was taking my time. But I should have hurry up and zoom back on brother. And them boys caught up with us, but we got away though. But
you ain't never hit nothing with somebody. You ain't never hit a lick, and the people was in there.
What you mean, in the house?
Yeah, in the house.
Yeah, plenty of times. That's where we go in there. We went in the house down in the night war like that, and the dude had a
Oh, so you going in there to lay them down, or I'm saying you going in there not knowing somebody there?
No, we going there because we know somebody there. I want you there because I know you're gonna show me where everything. I don't want to go in your place and ramshack stuff.
You can't do that without no gun, no. That's
a fact.
That one.
But no, when I'm with somebody, they got a gun. Right. Every time I'm with somebody, they got a tool. But I just ain't want to take the tool.
So you ain't going unless you there.
Yeah, I need you there because when you go in people's spot and you trying to ramshack,
that's tricky right there.
You taking too much time. That's
right.
You know, people might gonna come home and they might come home working. You might be in the back of the house going through stuff and they hear that.
Crept through there.
Yeah, but
man.
shit, you could get work just coming in this bitch trying to.
That's true, but here's the thing. Each time we asked the inside scoop, we
put together, right.
He knock on that door, get us in there. Now that's on him. He put his face on that. We ain't got to do with that.
Nigga knocking. Well, get out the way, boy.
Watch out.
Get out of it. Beat it.
But they had to do it the night boy like that, bro. We walked in that boy house. He was talking, man, what the F he was talking crazy. Skeeter up that thing on him. Then he changed his whole tune in.
Right.
But at first he was talking crazy. So I was like, whoa, hold on. He had a Foot Locker bag full of quarter. He had the quarter that's already rocked up. He had them quarters there.
Nigga ain't never ran across a nigga like just that mentality. You gotta kill me. I ain't giving it up. You gotta kill me.
No, I ain't never had nobody like that. I pick my battles. I don't, cause you know when you go in certain houses, you don't want that noise. You get the wow, blah, blah, blah in the house, and people like the neighbors, somebody coming out, yeah. So you going, cause I was always a calculator.
As a nigga, like you say, you don't want that noise. So as a nigga who doing them kick doors and going in like that, is it your intentions not to fuck with nothing, not to hurt nobody?
No, your intention is to go in there. Somebody play, you gonna lay them down. But it just was me. I was one of the ones like, okay, we don't need to go in here. If we could, because this is the thing. If you put me on the lick, and me and this phone going in to do the lick, if something go wrong or we body somebody in there, you gonna know and you might run your mouth to somebody. So that's why I'm always trying to make sure we go in there. Cause this always been my thing. If I jack you 9 times out of 10, you gonna put a hit out on me or try to come kill me yourself. I can live with that because there's plenty of people who want to kill me. So let's roll.
And you and this all bare-face shit.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask.
We never did that mad stuff.
Damn.
We was young and
Never,
dumb,
no.
Every time I think about it, I say, bro, we was young, dumb, and
That's
wild.
that's
Yeah,
wild.
yeah.
Think about this here. Majority all the homicides was always barefaced. It was like we didn't think about got time. The only thing when I went to the Iberville that time, I had the wig on with the dress on with the tennis shoes when me and George Hayton was together. And we had the guns under our
You
arm.
bust those meatball on them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But never a mask.
He did that every time.
Who?
To do with meatball.
Well, I don't know. I just heard people talk about it. I didn't know Meatball.
Right,
That's
right.
the Calio project.
But they said I had heard about like growing up, it had another dude. I guess like he was burnt up, but he still was able to work for
Face. That saying that I'm telling you. So we run into the Melf in the what that thing was down there by the lower state where they used to do concerts in there.
That's the lower state. That's what you're talking about, the Jar?
Right.
The Jar
that's
or the lower state? West Cross Street,
right.
lower state. That's
They
the
used to
name
do
of it.
concerts in there. So it was something going on with the Mac Nui, the Melf too, and there's a few little dudes. So I come from the back and go out there in the audience. You know where the people at? The Melf right there, face all on right there. My face come stand in front of me. Man, I'm like, man, first of all, you burnt up. Your hands all hard. You ain't about to catch me with something. If you put me on my back pocket, that's going to be all over the city.
Right.
So I'm like, man, what y'all got? I played on like I'm trying to, y'all chill out.
Diffuse it.
Yeah, and I heard him. I said, man, I'm gone. I just went back to the back. Let me get on from out here because I don't got no business out here playing with these boys.
You know, you said you ain't do the mad shit. I think that's making a statement alone to a nigga though. Like, that's making a nigga like fear you. Cause knowing like this nigga don't give a fuck. He did this shit to me, bare face. That's making a statement to a nigga too. I never looked at it like that though.
Say, bro, everybody I know, even the people I was beefing with, they never used masks. Them boys was coming regular.
When they was coming through the
Yeah, boy. Them boys at the Yo's are coming and know you. Yeah, I'm out here with that too. Them they ain't wear nobody ain't do masks.
like nigga
You think that was done purposely for the bill of reputation as being, you know?
We ain't know no better back then. We just ain't know no better.
Because
We had a reputation.
if you go before your time, people was doing masks. Like, you know, like, I mean, before the era when y'all got out there, people was doing like little masks.
That's the unique about our
bank
situation.
robberies and shit like that. They was
That's how
having
they
it.
do it.
That's right. We did our own, we set our own way. But each time, prime example, when the boy got hit on Phillip and Clara, he jumped out, shaking everybody's hand. He was wired up. So when he got hit in the head, bro, in daytime, no mask on, hit him in the head. Feds come around and all over. They like, man, but the lady across the street saw it, but when everybody went to cooperating, she came and testified on his behalf and said, it wasn't that boy, it was a dark-skinned boy that did the shooting. But it was broad daylight, he had no mask on. He hit the dude's head, the dude was wired working with the people on Phillip and Clara.
The nigga who got hit was working with the people.
Right,
Yeah.
right. He was on Phillip and Clara, he got hit in his head. This public records. It's on Nathan case, they went to the feds behind this.
So,
And, go ahead.
go ahead. So, the dudes who killed him, what they had found out, he was wearing a wire, or it was just for some other shit?
Well, they found out when they went to court that the dude was informant.
Oh, so they just killed him for some other shit then?
Yeah, they killed him because they killed him. Okay, this is what it was. Like, they had a dude around there where he would send a hit. He might give you half the money, you go do the hit. When you come back, he gonna hit you. Because he know you know,
That he sent there.
right, so he better get rid of you.
Damn.
So, so look, let me tell you what happened. So,
Wow.
so we beefing, when I'm beefing with the MILF, right, I'm at the charity hospital. So when Norris, George come off the elevator, that's when OG Booby Black and Keller Stone, when they up them guns at charity hospital,
That's when you had the bag on you, right?
right, the colostomy
I
bag.
saw you in there.
Anyway, so
I did.
I ain't say nothing, Mike. I saw, I pull up on you, but
No,
check
come
you,
on.
my baby. So anyway, in his hood. So listen, so I had old boy Derek to come sit with me in the hospital. So he went and stole a chair out the children's ward, and by my bed he had the gun, right? One day I go sit outside just to give me a little fresh air. I'm in a wheelchair. And his car come out. He like, man, go that chunk right there. I said, who that is? He said, man, don't worry about it. So another time when the people say I can go outside, get me a little wreck.
Appreciate that, brother.
So another time when the people say I could go outside and get me a little wreck, the dude pull over this time. Tall dude, he get out his car. So when this dude coming towards us, I done got spooked. And I'm like, oh man, I'm in his chair because I'm all banged up. Derek took out running and left me. but it's early in the morning time, right? So the dude like, no, that's you. I ain't got no problem with you. Oh man, thank you. So I sat down. So I look back.
Scary.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Talk about he ain't never about to shit his
What's your heart
drawers.
beating for, my nigga?
I'm already bagged up.
Right.
This dude coming towards us. He didn't rain, so this got to be a stepper here, right? So when I look back, you know at Charity Hospital, the part on two lane, where when you come in there, they had that where you go buy food in that little
Yeah, that little front
right there,
part, yeah.
right, and then the other building, and you could come in, you could go either way to go in Charity. So on this side here, they fighting. So Derek short, this dude tall, so he jumping up, trying to swing him, trying to hit him. It was like, look, comedy. I was laughing. So the dude wound up leaving, right? And then right after that, Derek, whoa, that's what it was. He had hit, I think he hit somebody on Josephine for a kilo of heroin. But old boy, this was
You might have to sit right there and hold that bitch in case that bitch.
Yo, so old boy who sent Derek on a mission was the one who had him hit. So let me tell you how the game they was playing. So when I first come home, the boy at the caddy would really tell me, say, look, if old boy go to talking crazy, bro, we gonna do him like they did Howard. So me, a quick thing, I'm like, nah, I'm good. So I tell Randall and Two Pistol about it. Shout out Two Pistol for downtown.
Oh, okay.
Two Pistol, he deceased now. So I'm telling them about it. They say, man, you know what, old boy, I can't live with that same stuff. So one day around Philip and Claire, old boy said, man, come take around me to the tent walk. Now, mind you, I had a colostomy bag on. So the colostomy bag will blow up, so it looked like I got a gun on me, right? So I go to the tent walk. I'm beefing with the tent walk. But I'm back there, right? And I'm standing across the street while he talking to him. But my bag didn't blow up, so they thinking I'm strapped. And I'm just standing at the I'm playing a vicious crackhead game, right? So I'm looking at him posting. I got the bag that blew up. And I'm like, yeah, boy, y'all see that big old, that's the bag, right? So me and old boy get in the car, right? So we heading back to Philip and Clara.
Now that's some OG shit.
So then what he tell me? He said, you know what? He said, I'm the type of dude, before I mess with you, I pay somebody to find out how you feel about me before I even must kick it with you. So right there, put me on point that he was sending certain dudes at certain people to see how he feel.
Yeah, feel him out.
So if you send him at me, and I'm like, man, I don't like Gavin, gas some clowns, but I'm talking to him. He gonna come back and tell you. So now you know I'm gonna get rid of gangsta or I'm not, So I was like, well, I put it all together. I'm like, oh, boy, would have brought me a move if I would have bit. But I was always like, man, I don't know what y'all doing. I just come home, and that's the stance I took. But bro, it was so vicious back then. Anybody had time for no mask, bro. Nobody wasn't doing masks back then.
But the only thing that was a little tricky and confusing about what you said about like when nigga pay you half of the bread and they come back then he hit you, that's a little confusing from the point of like, if this nigga like got the heart to kill this nigga, why he just don't go kill the other nigga?
Because for one, the other dude who he want to be killed, he might can't get to him. He don't have time to go searching for him. But you right here at my disposal.
Right.
So go ahead and let for me, Gad, and then you come back. You might be on Philip Cloud, or you might come in the Tome or somewhere. And now, because he'll kill it too, but he ain't got time to go.
So that's the only reason why he's doing it. I'm thinking you saying he's sending it, because I'm thinking nigga who be sending it, they ain't really, you know what I'm saying?
No, they was some smackers, they was some hitters too.
And he's sending it.
Yeah, and he's sending it, yeah.
Right.
He was sending it.
And it's
a lot of
easy.
people know him. He in the feds now. A lot of people know him.
It's just easy to get off the person that's coming straight back to you. I ain't got to hunt you down. I ain't got to look for you. I can just get rid of you. That's an easy kill. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. She crossed the river.
Go ahead.
Y'all was here doing hit and runs, but go ahead. What you got to say?
So I hear, I've heard you speak on a level of saying, you broke out of LTI, juvenile jail. But I never heard you explain the plot, the concept, how you did this.
All right, so it was a lot of people that was breaking out of LTI. So you would hear this rumor that Levi and them out of Cali came up there with AKs and broke out that wasn't. Like, people were stretching that stuff. So what happened was, it was Bryce, Toto out the tent, well, my little brother, he's deceased now. It was Big Lou, he deceased now, and myself. So one night we in a dorm and we heard that you take that the stuff you put
Visine.
If you put it in somebody's drink, it'll knock them out.
Right.
So they had a lady working this night, they had an old man working this night. So Toto was a little wild. So we was like, look, we're gonna go pour the stuff in her drink and knock her out. I said, well, what if she died? Man, I don't want no body, right? So then we were gonna take this plastic mop wringer, that little part that you wring the mop out with, and we were gonna hit the old man across the head. But then I was like, man, but what if we kill him? So I'm thinking all this
Sensitive
shit,
thug, man.
Yeah. So that night we was gonna do it, we see some red lights up front. So somebody already had broke out the hole and got away. Matter of fact, he home now. I think he home. Ryan Crawford. Shout out to Ryan Crawford. He out the Melf. So they had him broke out. They got caught the next day. So Rice made a call to one of his people. I don't say the person's name because he's still out.
Right.
Right.
So he came up there with this, I think this dude that get high. So they had like the dormitories we had the gym back here, then you had Walnut, the little boy dorm, you had Maplewood, you had Magnolia dorm, was the working dorm, Evergreen, Pinecrest was the intake dorm, you had this other dorm, you had
Oakwood,
yeah.
Amwood.
Okay. I forgot you been up there, so you can help me with these dorms. So, and you can visualize it. So we in Evergreen, you know how they used to put us in that truck sometime to go to the infirmary, right?
Right up front.
But this time, sometimes they'll call everybody to come out the dorm and make us get 2 lines.
Right.
2 long lines.
Walk up the bit.
Right, we walk all the way up front. So I'm happy you can visualize it. I'm gonna tell you the goofy stuff I did. no, because I'm gonna tell you what I did, stupid. So we go up front. So we sit down, because it's like a little horseshoe thing. They got like a little shed thing on your drive. You know, the ambulance really drive.
Yeah,
So they have us sitting outside waiting to come in and get your medication. So there's this car come by, and they got the lights on. So they're like, then they go outside. They ain't them. I'm like, sit down. I got nervous. so look, they went around and came back. They said, that's them. So we just jumped up. We took our running towards the front. The front gate bust open at the time, right? But they got a little shack right here where the guards sit at. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if I run around the shack, I can run around and get outside the gate. Man, so Toto, Bright G, they didn't made it to the car. I done ran around the shack and ran into a gate. So now I'm trying to break out, trying to hop
over the gate.
Yeah, I done ran. So I'm the last one, so I had to hop over this gate, right? So it was a fat deputy that was so happy. So he right there. So I hit him with the fake, we come around, jump in the car. So we jump in the car, we take off. So we get up to go up the bridge. It's so many of us, so the car kind of slow. So Jazz 9, they would just get Jazz 9. So they catch up with us. So the dude in the front like, man, 2 of y'all got to get out. Toto, he one of the younger ones. He was young and wild, so he gave Toto $25. So told by the jump, I'm like, man, I can't leave. I'm hoping Jeepers out the Cali will jump out, but Jeepers ain't getting out.
Right.
I said Lou ain't make it that day. Lou stayed in the dorm. It was Jeepers. Jeepers came with us. So I jump out with Toe. Now we running back down the bridge. I said, Toe, jump off nice. He said, yeah. So we kind of a little high up. I jumped down. He jumped down, right? So we running this little neighborhood. Back then, they started making all us wear red shirts.
Right.
So we took off our shirt. We hopped the fence, went on the fence, went in this backyard, went in the shed, and they had a hole in the wall up in the ceiling. So we climb up there. We hiding in the mosquito tanners up. You know, we just had to keep that toilet paper. I have to keep the toilet paper in my pocket, right? So I got to do number 2. So shirt Toto like, Lil. I said, man, be quiet, chill out. Because in my mind, I'm saying to myself, if these people find us, bro, I'm gonna say it's your fault, and we gonna just get the fighting right here because you got us caught.
I wouldn't have volunteered to get out. Fuck that. And you was a slim nigga too, and you talking about because the car was too heavy. Shit.
And you're right, but here's the thing. Toto was my little brother. Me and Toto had 2 fights. We had one in the tent while you trying to jack me on my bike, and then we had one in the youth study. But in LTI, the 3rd ward and the 10th ward used to click up to fight the 9th ward. The 9th ward was the biggest ward, so we would gang fight with them at school. So anyway, I felt like Toe had too much heart. So I was like, I got to get out with him and die this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we jump out, bro, and we go back up front. So it's this dude, I said, hey. I said, man, can you give us a screwdriver so we can steal a car? He said, man, hold up. He came back with a screwdriver. He said, listen, y'all don't steal no car around here, but he said, look, go down the street, go hide in the abandoned house. One of my friends gonna come back, he gonna give y'all a ride to go, to go steal a car. So we go down the street, we hide. So they got a police creeping through the neighborhood. We ducking, we talking. Boy, I can't wait to get back to the city. Boy, I'm going to get me some cat. I'm just told just chill. He just looking. So the dude put up in a big brown Cadillac. We go out. We blew the horn. We just jump in the car with him. He go bring us to this bar, like this little after hour spot, barroom, whatever. It was one of them clubs, a barroom that have you see the glasses like the windows like that, and just a parking lot. I said, man, they ain't about to steal no car. The people can look and see us. They ain't gonna get us killed, man. So he brought us on this highway, like this avenue where the club sits right on the corner. So we went over there, we snuck across, we ran across the street. I had got some pebble, some rock. Like we used to get them in the 3-4 rock.
All right.
Throw him in the
Boom,
window.
rock, yeah. so we go in the car. I popped the steering wheel collar. Toe helped me pop. Now sometimes we used to pop that steering wheel, that horns would go off.
Mm-hmm.
So we popped the steering wheel. So I'm thinking this dude about to show us how to, cause we had gave him $5 gas. So I'm thinking he about to show us how to get on the highway to get on back to New Orleans. But he bring us to this parking lot to search the car. I'm mad as I don't know what they got. They got a little machete. They got a big knife on the drive. They got a box of all this stuff in the car. Then he tell each other, get on there and go straight. Now mind you, we driving. I see some lights up ahead. I'm like, oh, they got a roadblock. I'm not thinking they ain't gonna set no different little juvenile for breakout. But I'm thinking he's got it. So I was about to turn over, go out of town somewhere, but I was like, no, I'm gonna keep going. So happy they had just pulled somebody over. So they got an 18-wheeler. I'm trying to speed pad. They got a police over here, and I said, oh, let me slow down. So it was that kind of been raining. So I'm so tired, and I got my foot on the gas and the brakes and 2 hands here. I'm driving. Told like, when we drive, I was like, no, I got it. Because I remember he used to drive all wild in the project back in the day. So we drove all the way till we got off on the exit by Dry Street. Come around, right? We parked the car. We jump out. I don't know why we did that. We jump out the car. We walk to Dry Street. Toe in front of me. I'm behind him. So they got a person walking in the street with a skirt on, big old booty. So I said, girl, what's happening? Toe laughing. So the person keep walking to turn around. I said, oh, my bad, and kept, that's where all the punks used to be at on Drive back then. So we kept going. We go to the Noya. Now I'm hearing about the war between the Magnolia and St. Thomas.
So that was a boy, though?
Yeah, it was a punk. Yeah, dressed with the skirt and all that. So Toto already knew, because he was in front of me. He already spotted the boy.
Yeah, he seen it.
He laughing at me, point laughing. So when we get in the Noya now, man, tell you, bro, them boys that Tim wanted to come back to that Magnolia. Yeah, they was cranking a gun one time back. They come back there. Them boys was bringing that heat back there. But they wasn't really killing nothing, but they was letting it be known we ain't playing with y'all. So I go by my people Denise's house. She bring us back in the press. Shout out to Deuce, man, my cousin Deuce. So we go upstairs, and it's crazy. It was a Jamaican and a dude out the Calio was already living in the house because they spot had got burnt up or something. That same night, bro, I go on 2nd and Daniel. That was my old hood. They look a little different. People looking at me, thought she a little crackhead that we used to hit, give it a little $10. I lied to this day, but my boy did. I lied and told him I had hit a little chick all the way I was a crackhead.
Right.
You know, I never had told him. So I got his. Hold up, y'all got his. No. I kept my 10. Yeah, I gave her. I got his $10, and that's when I went to McDonald's. Got us some McDonald's. He wanted to go in the Calio, but the next day Toto got caught in the Calio. Go back. Now, mind you, it's me, Levi, this other female. She's still alive, and this dude. He got a white Cutlass, one of them cars. Like, you know when you drive and you turn the car cut off, you gotta start it back up to keep. So we in the car. They got a big machine gun because now this is the plan. We heard Toto was in the youth study back there at the 7 Wall. So the plan was we going to the youth study, we were going to try to break him out. But when we called, by the time she got a fake ID, by the time we called, he was there and moved to the courthouse, the juvenile courthouse over there on Parges and Loyola over there by City Hall. So I know they got the van right there. They bring you out that coat, and we were going to get him from right there. But I'm in the car, and I'm like, man, I got my freedom, man. I say, hey.
Yeah.
I said, man, y'all don't think about this. You got the police be around there. This car key style. We got a 38, and we got this chopper in here, man. This big machine gun. Man, they were like, yeah, you right. I ain't never tell Toe I was the reason he didn't get out back to say.
So he knew y'all was plotting to do this?
Yeah, we had to talk to him on the phone.
Okay.
He was waiting on us.
Right.
He was waiting on us to come and grab him, but I was like, man,
That's how I would have been.
no.
You reneged on the man.
Yeah, I was the youngest one, too. Everybody in the car ready to go out. I said, hey, I spoke up, and they stood down. We ain't go, right? So Toe wound up going back up to do his juvenile time. Toe was called first. 2 months later, Jeepers got caught. Boys, they hit him up. They killed him right after that. The Jeepers? No, when he got back out, they killed him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right.
And then Bryce got caught right after that. And I got caught like 5 months later.
You was the last one?
Okay, let me tell you this here. We broke out September of 91. January 92, All right, after we broke it, the people house downstairs, we remember we got all the goals in them out, got our that when used jeans was bumping back then. The ballads and all that.
Used by Eli.
Yeah, we in Coin Dan. I had bought this big old fake dope rope on Canal Street. Every time you walk, it go it make that noise. So I just had to walk a little slow with that Joe, so it won't make that so it won't make that shaking noise, right? So we in Coin Dance. I just want to beef with the boys at the 12 ward in. Them boys was getting money over at that 12 where Gerald and all them over there. So they had little Lawrence, me and Lawrence, the same height, same size. I just want to fight him. But he never want to look my way, but he used to be fresh too.
Who you say, E. Gerald?
Yeah, he Gerald, all in my 12 ward. Yeah, so them boys was getting money over there. So they used to be deep in corn dance. So we go to the dance. I mean, the broad sweat me. So she was a little taller than me, so I started having sex with her. So we in the bed. Now, mind you, I'm like about 15, 16 years old. She talking about having a baby and settling down. Girl, I got juvenile. Like, I'm in the day now, I might be going. I said, bro, let me tell you what I had on me. I had a porno, a VCR tape. I had that little thing we just had a jaw, the twinkle you go, the little putty stuff. Yeah. I had that in my pocket. I had my 9 on me. Bo Hickey out the Magnolia had got shot down by Jackson and Willow, so the police was riding through the Magnolia. So when she was talking, I left out the house, jumped in the car, in the rental car, going up the lawn. It was Michael Scadden and Ramon. We used to call him 18 around Fiddle and Clara. So they was coming up to tell Bo Hickey people that he got shot. So I jumped in the car with them. We get on Willow, the police pull us over. Man, I don't know. I ain't try to run or nothing. The police.
What, they gave you 6 more months?
No, this is what I did. So, no, I missed the part. January, we in the crackhead car. We go to the Calio project, me and Hank. So we go in the Calio.
Your best
police,
friend?
Yeah, my best friend Hank. We in the driveway on E-Rider. So the police jam us up. Car stolen. We got crack in the car. So they bring us to the youth study, right? Now, I'm trying to call my brother George to tell his sister come and get me from the courthouse because I'm under a fake name, Richard Broomfield. so look what I do. Richard Broomfield was a good boy. He stayed down the block. He never been in jail before. So they got this big old book in the juvenile bureau. So that man opened that book. Which good? I said, I go to Booker T. Well, I ain't you lying. So this man getting aggressive with me, right? I'm gonna beat the brakes on you lying. I'm gonna whoop you to the skin. So he separate me and Hank. So I'm thinking Hank gonna tell on me. So I had the T, the W in my mouth. He say, what that T, I say, my father, he's the C, sir. So he said, well, look, we about to take your fingerprints. And my mom don't have no phone, that's what I'm telling him. So we go to youth study. They give us that one call. Then we go to court. So this is how I get out. Now, mind you, I'm wanted. I got juvenile life, but I'm under Richard Broomfield now. So it's me, Hank, his mother, and his auntie. I told his auntie the other day, well, a month ago, man. Short. So anyway, the judge said, Henry Warner, what kind of grades you making? No, she said, me for Richard Broom, what kind of grade? I say, C's and D's. She said, well, you're going to be making A's and B's because you're on house arrest. I'm like, yes. So Henry Warner, they detained him because he already had all that stuff on his jacket. So when the lady let us out, they must have thought Hank auntie was my mother because there's 2 women in here. So they left, but then they came back to get me, man. The people just let me out. They gave me $1. I got on that bus because my mama and Mike thought I was going back to LTI, but my George, they were like, boy, he's smart, he gonna get out of there. I come around that car, I got up out of there, right? So, now mind you, when I get caught, this is January. February come, I get caught with the gun. I can't go back to juvenile because the man gonna beat me because I done lied already. Right. I gave a fake dirty bird and went to the HOD. So that's when they said let us out, big bounce out the cell he did now too. Malik, Tariq Smith. So big bouncer, he the tear up. So they used to give us 3-minute phone calls. So I'm on the tip with him. That's when Booby got busted by the Fed. This is 92. So 92. February, March, April, July, August, they finally realized I was a juvenile, and they had let me plead guilty, right? Mm-hmm. You gave it to him? You gave it to him? Who that is? Oh, I thought he was here for the movie. Oh, so I didn't want to go back to juvenile, so they found out I'm a juvenile. So they sent me back to JRDC. So now I'm like, man, I don't want to go to LT over here in Scotland. I want to go to Monroe. But they heard they was giving furloughs.
But you ain't on Brumfield no more. You busted now, huh?
Yeah, I'm busted by the feds. I'm busted now. So what happened was, when I got caught with that gun, they circle felony. But when you first get caught with a gun, it's a misdemeanor. They circle felony on me. So I go back up there. I said, I want to go to Monroe. I want to go over here to over here in Scotland. They sent me to Monroe. So we in the dome. We first get there. New Orleans just had a game fight with Monroe up there. So Ken out the Ivy, he just come on, him and Scarface Sean. He had a cast on his own because they was up there rumbling up there. So the man come in and said, Terrence Williams. I said, yeah, right here. How you feel about being on protected custody? I said, man, don't play with me. I got these dudes, you know, everybody. He said, you're going home tomorrow. I said, where protected custody at? So they brought me to the Jetman Center across the street, right? So next day they give me a bus ticket. They give me a bus ticket for $50. Now I'm trying to figure out how can I go steal a car and keep these $50? So I'm thinking like
straight out.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them 50. But the man was like, listen, we gotta bring you to the bus stop. We gotta make sure you get on the bus. So they bring me, boom, I get off at the bus, take the Greyhound, right? So I walk through the Melf, go on Jack, see my brother. We dap and hug, and then we walk up Willow. Go home. Mama like, oh, hey, babe. Terrence, you ain't break out again. I said, no, not this time, Mama. They let me go this time, right? Yeah. So that when I started running with Blackie Mo. The Joy, right? So I remember this girl named Tequila out the 17 ward. We was supposed to go to the show. Well, I was supposed to bring her to the basketball game. So that's the night Blackie Mo got hit up. We was supposed to go together. And then they called me to go to probation. They said, hey, I'll go to the office. The police, they ran over and, what's going on? They said, they made a mistake, release you from juvenile. That wasn't a felony, that was a misdemeanor. But at this time, I had shot the boy out the 10 wall around the club. Mm-hmm. And then I had caught a murder on robbery. So they bring me back up to juvenile jail. Now look, we in GRDC. So that the little young boy named Tim from Baton Rouge, a little young, little wild little boy talking about murders and all. So I had a bunch of little white dudes too. So I said, we're gonna break out. Now we used to go to the gym. Remember they had the weights to free. So they got a little weight about this about we steal a weight, breaking at the door, right? So it was a little youngster brought the 12 where he had to this 92. He don't get up to 97. So I'm over here in the corner. My baby was ducked off in the corner. And then there was this dude named Kokomo from out the 15 war, and this other dude at the 12 where he was trying to buck me up. Cause he was beating on the chair. Handle your business, don't be no H. I say, handle your business. So look, I'm like, what you think I'm playing? Cause I had to get everybody assignment to do. I said, look, cause the two deputies used to sit at the table back then and watch us sleep at night, right? I said, look, me and you, cause they had the powder. It was the powder bleach. Put the water in it to make it. So I said, look, we had stole some out the laundry room. So I said, me and you gonna walk up, throw the bleach in the eye. You hit him over the head with the weight. And I'm gonna snatch the keys, and we gonna get out the back door, bro. So look.
Some movie shit.
So, bro, I promise you. So he hitting his chest, so I'm telling Kokomo next to me. I said, bro, you think we ought to do it right now? He said, bro, don't rush it. You told him 12, do it at 12. Now, mind you, early that night, they was letting us write letters and stuff. So the deputy wound up giving me a piece of paper with Terrence Williams / murder on it. So I said, man, no, I'm lying. Just the dude brought it to me. I say, man, don't play with me. So I'm thinking he just playing. We bought it up. I go get on the phone with my girlfriend. That when that Boys and Men to the end of the road was jumping in. I say, hey, I'm about to come home. She said, remember I came on first? She said, you can come stay with her. I said, I'm coming. So I'm telling the boy next to me, man, my girlfriend said I'll come stay with you. You think I'm going to do it? Because now I'm hyped. I'm ready to go. He telling me to be patient, do it at 12, because it was like it was either 15 or 10 minutes to 12. Him over here in the 12, well, he bucking, you know, you think I'm playing, boy. I done broke out already before.
Right.
Don't play with me, right? So he telling me to be cool. I took his advice. So Captain Jack, he was a light brown skin dude, cat eyes. He coming to Terrence Williams. I said, yeah, right? He said, get dressed. He's like, them little white boy about like, man, where you going? I said, hell if I don't pray. So I go in the back. They said had them little BBCs. So, but we had the little high top ones too, the little black.
Better be careful.
Yeah, better be careful. So I put them Johns on. They bring me up front. And then I didn't notice, right? So they bring me to the infirmary where they got this piece of paper where they checking my whole body. I don't notice. So I'm in the back seat, bro. So there's the little regular LTD. I'm on the back seat. I'm up, leaning up front through the, and they gave me candy. And they like, well, Walter Johnson. I said, I don't know, but y'all let me out. I go find him for y'all, right? So they like, no, we got you. We gonna give you 99. You better tell us where he had help. I said, man, y'all gotta let me on the streets. I'm gonna help y'all find him. So we get to Tulane. That man said, look at this, you missed it. I'm like, yeah, boy, we back in the city. So they bring me to the juvenile jail, and up there they have just outside of that window, they have a board up there with all the people America Most Wanted. They have Meatball up there, all them dudes up there. So No. When I had called home, my mama was like, Terrence, you better tell them people what's going on. Tell them. I'm like, what's going on? And the Detective Bailey. I say, oh, all right. I said, y'all gonna come? He said, yeah, we're gonna be there to see. All right, so now the man come got me. So now when we get in the bureau, they set me at the table. So he had that little typewriter for me to get a statement. He said, hold on, let me call your mother. Give my mama, say, hello, William? Yeah. Hold on. He put me on. My mama say, tell him you don't want to talk, you want a lawyer. Yes, ma'am. I don't want to talk, I want a lawyer. Oh, you took charge of first degree murder on right? I got a little shit. So he said, boy, you almost made that bold, American Move once. So they bring me over to the, that's to put us in HOD, in the central lockup there. So shout out to Busy too, being busy down there. So they put me in a cell by myself because I was a juvenile. And then he came and knocked on the thing. He say, and I'm gonna get you for that tip murder too, on round. I say, man, I ain't know about that. Yeah. So they bring me to OPP, bro. I never forget. I go, when you walk in the OPP, they got on there, cautious, you're now entering the real jail. I say, man, they had the body shop back there. They used to beat people, whoop you with the,
it's game time.
People, man, them SID, they used to beat the brakes off you back then. So I go in there, I go on C3. As soon as I get on the tip, they got somebody that tell me, get him, there you go, get him. I'm like, man, they playing with me already here. So I kept walking, I ain't trying to look well. I go. So I go in.
They say, get him.
Yeah, they been playing them game, bro. So I go in the cell. So I see these felines with the thick rubber on. I said, they look like Mike shoes right here. So I'm about to jump on, but I said, boy, if I jump on this dude, we in a 4-man cell in OPP. I said, this boy might be some proud in this cell, so I don't do it. So I just throw my little mattress up on the top bunk. And Mike turned over.
That was that boy?
That was him. So now let me tell you.
They said it looked like his felines,
yeah,
and it was really him.
That was him, bro. So look how God blessed me. So he get up. He started giving me the game. He said, look, don't talk about your case. Don't do this. Don't do this. So it was a little dude next door. Me and the dude, I was talking to somebody the other day about that dude. Because the dude, he got turned out. But now he home, but he tried to fit a little, but I know him, but we was young back then. So the dude, this old head, put a blanket up. Because you had 7 cells, 4-man cells. And how OPP was, if your cell, you're on the bunk by the wall, you get on that wall, and whoever, your bed be bouncing, you be mad next. Man, you better chill out all that bouncing. So you better hope you got a wall. Right. So anyway, so I heard some skirt. I said, what they doing? He said, man, mind your business. You better turn that little boy out. The next day, he had that little boy, that little handkerchief on him, tied around, you know how Juvie wear the handkerchief at the front? And the handkerchief, he had to turn the little dude out.
The nigga who you say out right now?
Yeah.
That try to play like he not?
Yeah, he got turned out, yeah.
Hey, all right, so look, since we on that right there, like the shit that when you interviewed Charleston White and y'all was talking about the lyrics with Boosie and all that, but on that shit that you just said right now, when the nigga got turned out, me and MEANA was podcasting, and I was telling MEANA, it be you got to be like a real dude to even fuck with that game. Ain't no lame niggas got no punks and boys and shit.
Right.
So just speak on that a little bit. Like why MEANA was trying to understand, like, that ain't no real nigga to, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta be like.
Let me show the difference. This is the mindset in the state versus the feds. In the feds, a lot of dudes got the homophobia thing. But in the state, if you ain't have a boy, then something was wrong. They were like, man, you weak. You ain't. Like, you had dudes that would walk up to you and be like, that's your boy? You ready to die behind that boy? Because I'm ready to die behind that boy. And then like, somebody might give you a knife. That's how serious that stuff was, right?
See how far you going to go with it.
Right. But I know one dude, but it was easy to do. He was kind of tall. He used to box, right? And whenever a homosexual came on the compound, he'll get him and beat his body. And like, oh, you got a man? No, I just got here. Okay, my name's such and such. At the 4 o'clock count, when I pull up on you, do you got a man? You better call the right name. By the way, my name's such and such. And he'll step off. That's just the game, the mindset that they had in the joint, bro.
But with him doing that, he wasn't a homosexual dude. The dude who was the boxing dude.
He's like to hit the boys.
I know. I'm saying, so he was like a homosexual dude.
Yeah, he liked to mess around.
So did they have guys in there that, because the reason how we got on this subject matter, it was like somebody had told me that they was selling boys just to take care of themselves from, because they had nobody helping them in jail. So they just used to play on the boys, sell them to dudes that was doing the homosexual acts, but they wasn't with the homosexual shit. Was that something that you seen go down as well in there?
In Leavenworth Penitentiary, there was some dudes, right? They sold a boy to this other dude for $2,500.
Yeah.
And then they same homies came back and took the boy from the dude like, man, I paid your home. That's them. That ain't me. You gonna pay me for this boy too? That's the bro. That stuff so serious in them prisons, bro. I be telling them youngsters, they be tough out here, bro. When you go to that joint, man. I saw little dudes that hang with these other little dudes. It was 3 little dudes had life sentence, and this little dude was back on violation. His homies to tell him, stay around him. Oh man, I'm out free. They cool. They got him in cell, beat his body, whooping him, tied him down, and took his butt from him.
And he out here
The
now.
ones he thought it was his partners.
When we had a homeboy, when they said he from the tent wall, he knocked the white boy out, took his butt, but he came and told the homie, look man, I just hit old boy. And the reason why he told us because no, the white dudes is crazy in the field. They'll go behind it, so y'all get ready. So, but there was no drama behind it. But yeah, man, cause you got some problem. Boy, I ain't give you, I ain't know you a bum. Man, why you go? Come here.
The niggas who doing it is more niggas who not coming home or niggas who going home.
It's dudes who going home too.
Oh,
Man,
okay.
it's just dudes that just be like, stay home and look, this is what I'm on right now. That's how they,
Say, look, homie.
yeah. And listen, they will go to the yard, walk the track with their boys, and let you know in front of everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, them dudes be standing on that stuff, bro.
Hey, when you and Mosquito had hit for the 5 bricks, that was the biggest lick, right? So when y'all hit for that and you said y'all had split it down the middle, did you get the amount of money that shit was valued at?
No.
So how you? Nobody say so. How you did that shit?
I gave it to Stone.
Oh, you just give it to Stone?
Stone all had to connect. I never liked to sell coke. I hated drugs. I hated to sell. I tried to sell crack twice. First time, I gave too many deals out. I only had the $200, so I had to put that back in the box and Stone money, right? The second time, I was grinding. The police blew out the curl. They came in a circle. We took out running. Somebody stole my stash. So I said, enough selling crack. I ain't doing it no more. So, but I would give it to Stone, and he would do it.
But he get you right though for that though. He get you. He still give you bread.
Yeah, he had to look out, but like Stone would mainly pay for my lawyers and do stuff like that.
So it was just like, all right.
Retainer.
Like,
It was like he was on retainer.
Yeah, listen, I got arrested in Streamline.
Wow.
I got arrested in Streamline in '94 for a body. Man, I had just got shot up. And that was man with your homeboy. That boy out of Holly Grove. That boy to dress it, Dwayne,
right.
I tell my bro, he used to be fly, right? So he used to be checking me. I'm like, okay, boy, I see you. He see me, like, boy, I see you. And there's another boy out the 6th ward named Terry in a wheelchair. Now. He was cold with that dresser too.
Terry?
Right.
Yeah, with the goals.
Right. So we would salute each other every time we see each other out. I see you. So that would make me mad with Dwayne. Like I didn't know him, I didn't know him about it, but I know he used to be one of the good dressers out the Holly branch. So when we in Streamline one night, Stone back there shooting dice. So we go back there, he on the table pee popping. I said, man,
With the nigga?
yeah, man, I ain't know, but I didn't know that he was gay. I just known him for he had the little fresh little. Remember we took that
Pompadour.
not the Pompadour, man.
Flat top.
Nah,
Curly top.
You gonna let me talk?
Excellent
Didn't the
question.
people in the audience tell you about that?
Curly top, brother.
The bush, with that little thing like the little Philly fade.
The taper?
Yeah, you had a little bush with the little taper here and the fade, cut back
Yeah,
here.
the taper.
Yeah, remember he used to rock his hair like that back then.
They had curly tops too, though. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but
No, he had the S curl.
Yeah.
He had the band. You had the band.
I had all that.
He had the
That
band.
good stuff. Big facts.
He was lining himself with the cone, the red tail cone.
Big facts. So I had got mad, right? I'm like, man, cause I used to be saluting him, and I'm thinking he, G'd up, but I didn't know he was that. I see him on a pool table with the Nike short,
Working.
parachute,
Working it.
working. I'm talking about he all on, he tearing it down. What the world? So I'm up front, Billy and them come here. So I'm on my cane, right? Cause I'm talking about I got the bandage on, climbing. I'm fresh out the hospital, back in Streamline. So he walked me up, but I see he holding the back of my shirt a little bit. So this was when I found out that we've been tricked. You know how we always say this is a 211 don't make it a 187?
Right.
How we getting 187 tattoo? That's not New Orleans murder code 187.
That's Cali shit.
Right.
Right.
Because the man he said, man, you got a warrant. I said, for what? A 1430. I said, what is a 1430?
That's a murder.
Man. I knew I found out then.
Right.
That man talking about a 1430. But I'm mad as I don't know what, bro. I said, go get Stone. Go get the big homie.
Right. That's my I got a retainer with him.
Big
right?
fact, boy. Stone stay paying for them lawyers, boy.
Oh, you gonna keep going? Go ahead.
So,
Hold on.
Wait.
So, they got me handcuffed to the front, got my like hang in the car. Stone come outside. Man, what y'all got him locked up for? I'm telling y'all locking him up, then y'all release him. Da, 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 da. The big, I ain't gonna lie, the big homies be paying it. I used to get Kevin Boucher. Martin Reagan, the Reagan Associate, back then it was hot.
Martin Reagan back then?
Boy, there was big dogs back then on St. Charles and right off Jackson, the little office, man, Martin Reagan and Kevin Boucher. Boy, there was some bad boy with a murder charge back then. So Stone to get them boy about 10 G for, they dropping the charge on. 58 days, 59 days, turn with.
Yeah, it can't hold you too much longer.
That used to be the time frame that used to be hanged for them boys across the river.
Say, but let me just say this, because somebody asked this in the comments, right? Had I was seeing Frank Mignard in person.
Right.
That's in y'all comment.
I just seen that, yeah.
I never saw, we used to always say, boy, I got a contract with Frank Mignard, like you play on my seat, right? But I would say this, I was on B2 in the parish. Anybody who been in the parish know you got that driveway side where you see Frank Mignard's side, and you got the side where you can see the yard. I'm on B2 one time, bro. I'm looking down in the window. I'm looking down in Frank Mignard thing. I saw a dead body. I saw two different dead bodies. One with the chest cut open, and one with the head split open. They was doing an autopsy on it. So I got a chance to witness that, bro, in the OPP, because you just look down. If you on anybody been on B side, they'll tell you can look down in Frank Mignard office, bro.
If you about to say something, Mina?
Nah, go ahead.
If, like, cause you was a nigga who broke out a few times, so you know how that go. So, did you have the same thoughts every time, like where to go at? Cause I'm trying to see, like, we trying to get in the mind frame of Derrick Groves to see where his shit, like, what you thinking about that? Like, what he on?
I would say this though, when I was in the Fed, right? Shout out to Jesse Cage, he home now, right? So
I've been hearing that name though.
That's a legend. He'll break out all this.
Oh, all right.
He's a breakout, bro.
You talking about the daddy or the son?
Fact.
The daddy.
Hey, look, brother, yeah.
Say, bro,
Excuse me.
You gotta be on your job, man. Come on, man. We paying big. We paying big.
You planning the movie, bro. All this part of your role. So
Stupid.
we in St. Bernard. They said let us get packages in. So Jesse have some little bull wrap, the little shoe for Walmart sent in. But in the sole, we got the the blades about this long. You put on a saw, you screw it up, you screw it, you can saw.
Yeah.
So we got about eight of them. I won't say we got them. We broke, put in the sole, we got them in. So now, King, shout out to King Jr. out 17. He laughing at us because he said, man, y'all. He said, all y'all, he said, all y'all doing is breaking in jail. Because what we was doing, because we in the shower in the back, they got the little holes back there. But back there in the shower it's a little room back there. But that room, when you go to the record, there's a big door right there. So I noticed, but in my mind, I'm thinking we're going to break through here first, then we're going to see about breaking.
Right.
Man, we making all kind of noise back there.
Jigsaw.
A handsaw.
Right.
That jigsaw, yeah.
We only cut 3 holes, 3 lines. That's how.
Wall out.
Yeah, so.
See, 3 lines.
Boy, he in the Fed now. The dude brother, he was a Latino. He snitched on us. So when he snitched on Jesse, they locked Jesse up for it. So that didn't work. That was a failed attempt there. But I would say this: as an adult, I would be like, "Oh man, shout out to Miss Smith." I had seen her when I went back this time. Well, when I went back to that prison this time, they had released me.
As an adult?
Yeah, they was letting me out. Feds. I had life, right? It was another Terrence Williams on that compound. Those people called me, bro. And I know I got a life at 20, but them people, I'm walking out the front. And she said, oh, that's the wrong one. They called me back. So years later, me and her always talk. She said, I just started working, boy. I didn't want to lose my job, right? But I would say this as an adult, I wouldn't want to break out nowhere because, when you're an adult, you want to be out and about. And then with my name and face, we used to like to stunt and all that to go. So I was like, it wouldn't work as an adult.
Yeah, as an adult.
But being out this long, you think you know he ain't down here in Louisiana.
Not be.
It's been like 2 months, huh?
Caught.
Not the last dude.
Derrick been caught, man.
The last dude?
Yeah. Derrick Groves been caught.
Now I know they showed something he got caught, but then somebody would say that was fake.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was fake.
Nah, I saw him handcuffed.
Cause that would have been all over social media.
It was, huh?
You talking about Antoine Massey?
No, I'm talking about the last one, Derrick Groves.
Oh, I ain't hear that.
Go ahead and talk. I'm gonna look it up.
So yeah, as an adult, I wouldn't want to do it now because unless I can get the Cuba. But I'm gonna want to be out and about, and it's so many phones and so many people doing it. There you go, yo. They gonna tell on you.
You gonna get caught
Man,
quick.
I'm surprised.
Oh, you gotta live a miserable life.
Yeah, right. I don't want. It's too much fun out here. I want to go to Walmart and be out and about. Go, hey, how y'all doing?
The time that you said somebody was they had the dude named Terrence Williams. That was this time right here, huh?
Yeah, on this federal bid, yeah.
Right. Cause I was hearing that nigga was getting even some information that whatever some other nigga did, that was a whole nother dude.
Putting it on anything happened to Terrence, it's him. But I remember.
But nigga ain't knew that, huh?
That must be, he must be still on the run. But
He
go
around
ahead.
here getting, that's why you need the co-host, bro. He getting bad, low. This stuff. I'm gonna learn how to say watch this here, don't watch the other stuff. Boom. 'Cause I'm just saying I gotta learn it because he down bad, bro. He right here putting that bad blow out on that man. That man might be hitting something right now.
That man might be killed with that.
Kickback.
Might be, yeah. I thought it was called.
Look at that. And he had a serious look on the face like, nah, that boy got caught. He's snapping that. He was
That man
standing on
watching
that.
our podcast. He was like,
Yeah,
hey,
man,
this
they
nigga
rock
want me
that
to be
podcast.
caught.
I don't want him to be
That
caught.
man be gonna watch out and shit and say, man, look at this nigga being the one in the
I don't want him to
Shout
be
out
caught.
to Derek.
I don't want. D, you on the run, stay running, brother.
Stay running, D, my nigga.
I don't want the man caught. I just
Get
thought
that boy
that's
some
what I heard.
Popeyes.
You was getting all the fast food in there?
Not sometimes.
Cause niggas act like when niggas like talk about the feds, dog, and try to compare that shit to the state, like,
Yeah,
bro,
like
like,
they're in paradise.
yeah.
Well, let me say this here. Not now.
You was from them fucking slim ass pictures. You was
big facts.
bitch, that ain't no state food right there.
What I'm about to say, let me tell you, when I first went to the feds, anybody can vouch for this. Bro, I went in the dome. As soon as you walk in the dome, you got a snack machine. You know, like the snack machine out here? You got a soda machine. That when I first saw vanilla Coke.
We get that.
So look, we had some homies right there with this be begging. So soon they popped the door 6 in the morning, I'm going to the machine. I got my pillowcase. I'm going to get all the carrot cakes, all the little ziggler.
Get that.
Going to myself because they gonna want beg, right? So on the rec yard you had yoo-hoo, apple juice, orange juice. But here's the thing: on our federal ID, you used to have to go to the store, put the money on your card. Now this is what we used to do. Man, my dog Lowe's deceased right now too. Shout out to Lowe, he dead. My partner Lil Rod. So we'll wait, and shout out to KK too. He home now. So we'll wait in the library. Back then they had the books. They didn't have the computers where you got to go make a copy on them. So you know, dudes, you study all. They think they got a case. They think they're the one. So they make a copy. They leave their card in that thing.
Yeah.
Or we get that card, we run to the dome and go spin on it, and we just take their card to store in the mailbox because they're gonna turn it into them. But that's how. And back then you used to go to the commissary. You could put anywhere from $3-4 to $100,000 on your phone, and you could call back to back. You used to call back. You used to just sit down right there, just make your phone call. You make it known. Finally said, Mike. So yeah, if the Fed. And then I had one dude. He was cooking some cabbage and steak in the microwave. I said, man, that's how y'all doing it.
From the store?
No, out the kitchen, but he was cooking in the microwave there. But now on the commissary, we had loaf of bread, we had onions, bell peppers, we had bananas. Like they had the guava. When I first had the guava, that little bit long. Yeah. Man, we used to have everything on the commissary. Man, they used to give us like fried shrimp in the chow hall. They had, bro, let me tell you what freaked me out. I go in there, they had you know like how Burger King, Popeye had that soda machine?
Right.
They had that in the chow hall. They had the salad bar over here where you
It sound like you won't go.
Yeah.
Like you won't go there. Yeah,
I'm just picturing what a nigga ate at Hunt. I'm picturing what a nigga ate at Hunt.
Right.
So I'm sitting down one day. I had got me some Sprite, and I was like, "Man, hold on, I want some more." He said, "Go ahead." I said, "You sure the guard ain't gonna?" Because you know in Hunts, like you said, you gotta shut up, sit down, get up. Fade, you go there, sit down. Y'all be chopping it up, talking. They got the salad bar over there.
Ain't no seconds and all that.
Yeah, they used to eat good back then. Then they started. You know, them youngsters coming in, they took all the machine. So they would just do this here one. They just take the machine, when the CO go on, you'll see the machine turn. Yeah.
Right.
Tearing the stuff up. So they took all the machines
Took it out, right.
So the fast food and all that shit, that's just sometimes that the guards bring it to a nigga.
Right.
I ain't just on the regular
everybody
shit.
ain't getting that. No.
Right. From what you about to say, man? Go ahead.
So when you was in prison, like in the feds or whatever, and you was I guess working on getting yourself released from prison or working your plan, did you ever confine anybody in there that they knew you was going with this move, or that was just something you kept to yourself?
Yeah, you got the little committee. You got the little boys who tell everybody, because I used to believe it, right? Let me tell you how serious this was. When I first go there, so I had the life lesson, dude was like, man, you ain't gonna get out? I said, no. He said, you gonna do a control buy? I said, Don, what that is? He said, man, you don't know. He said, man, stop. I said, watch this. So I called hot. I said, bro, you know about a control buy? I put the phones in the dude's ear. I like, man, what you talking about? I cussing and go.
Fuck with no control buy.
So I'm telling the dude, I said, bro, we don't do that. We don't know nothing about that in our way. So the dude, he hit me, I'm looking. So it's another little dude, he got life plus 45. 3 months later, I don't see him. I'm like, well,
He controlled by.
he gone, right? So look, this other dude, let me see how serious this was. Named Jit. Shout out to Jit, bro. He from Florida. He had this big girl to come visit him. Then had this other dude named Brother Otis. So Brother Otis, a little player, a little smooth cat, so Tallahassee. So he wound up backdooring him and getting the broad, so she coming to visit him now. So but here's the thing, Jit got life. But when they passed the law, they called Jit back to court. Now he got 4 months left.
Right.
He beat Brother Otis out, right? So we go home. He called back to his little cousin was in the dome with me. He said, tell gangster boy I'm out here in traffic, boy. It's beautiful out here, boy. Ask what he gonna do. He gonna stand there and do that time? He gonna come out here with me? I was still like, man, you tripping. Because I'm around dudes who got 5 lights in and 6 lights in the light. And I'm looking at how these dudes holding it tough, keeping it head. Maybe they ain't got nothing to tell. But they going hard, they soldier. I mean, you feed off that. But when you go down to medium and low, where they got a switch camps and everybody telling them, this
shit really happened.
They got class on
this
that
shit really happened.
Listen, see the mail call comes. I start peeping it, right? They got a brown envelope and they got mail and they got a little stamp on it. Even one like, what are you? So he go to his cell, he throw that little towel up. I just in the bathroom, Sally. He said, you good?
Certified mail.
And he got that tie cut, right?
Certified mail.
So I'm watching this, right? I'm watching them. I'm like, boy, they really good stuff, right? So I'm seeing dudes going from like to 20, like to 10, like they getting them time, they really getting that stuff dropped down. Right? And I'm like, so
you see the business.
Yeah, I'm like, boy, them boys really going on.
This shit really working.
Oh, Giggity gotta go.
Yeah, I was trying to see how that, how that worked.
Shit really working.
Did you talk to people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was getting the game. I was learning from these dudes and certain stuff. But man, bro, them dudes, bro, and you know what's crazy? A lot of them is public records where you can pull up a certain name and it'll tell you. Here's the thing, though. So one dude out here, I'm gonna say this: he had a female. He had a dude that he was cool with. The dude girlfriend did it for him. The way he messed up at, where she messed up. So when you made that control buy and the feds paid us some money, so he was like, hey man, my people did it. It was like, well, we paid us, so we don't gotta pay you.
Right.
Boy, he was so mad,
Hey,
bro.
say the control buyer started to be. Hey, did you know how you said you was handling niggas? So you saying what's going on? You ain't never talked back to nobody in there and told them, hey, yeah, like you know how homie said, I'm out here, boy, it feel good out here. Mm-hmm. When you got out, did you talk back to somebody and say the same thing?
No, because everybody who I talk to, they got life and they ain't on that. They just happy I'm home. Some of them happy I'm home, but I don't be wanna. And then I ain't about to help you anyway. I'm free now. You got to get out of it. I'm just being honest, bro.
Right.
You got to get out of it some kind of way, but so I know some of them be like, boy, man, I wish I was the boy. How you, man, you out there living now? So I send them some pictures and
They didn't want you to do that, but you did that. That's done. We can't take that back. So nigga looking like, damn, nigga really out there.
Right. So
I get that shit.
Now I can hear the voice they want to talk about it, but I can be like, I don't open it because I'm
right.
out.
It feel good.
I don't like hot dudes. I ain't into that rat. I don't like rats.
Right.
We hate rats. So don't tell me nothing about
Charge.
Get charged. I'm telling you, little boy, y'all right here playing, you little boy. So my thing be, bro, you been going hard. Now, like I said, some of them had nothing to tell, so I'll be like, you in there, because I ain't going to even lie to you. I can't do that. I don't want to do that. So don't even ask me about that, but I can see some pictures. You know what I'm saying? I can, call your girl, make some calls, make sure your children good. But at the end of the day, bro, and then some of them
gotta find your way.
Yeah, some of them just be happy. What's going on, boy? I see you out there cutting up, boy. I'll be watching you. I support your stuff. I be like, okay, that's what's up. Because see, when I was in the Fed, I was scared to use the cell phone. Right. That's why when I got out, I was behind. Like, I still don't really know how to work the iPhone to this day. So I be learning certain stuff, but I don't like the iPhone because the iPhone bust you. Your girl, where you at? Oh, boy, let me drop your location, you get busted. But it's, dudes able to make moves. I was just scared of it because I didn't want to get caught with it. Because I know whenever laws come out, if you get busted cell phone, it's a 100 series shot. The judge, the courts want to see, let me see his disciplinary records. So they'll see all that on your record and they be trying to deny you because you not rehabilitating yourself. So I stayed away from that.
You ever cause when you were the last place where you was at when you just came home, that's where Meech was at? Not that one.
No, Meech was in Jessup with me.
That was like way like
11. Yeah, I come home 10 years later.
Oh, 10 years later.
I got a 21 or 22.
I don't know.
You've been out 3 years now. It's 25.
Else, you know the dude
and
got
I was wrong.
Exactly.
So I'm wrong. I'm wrong. You did. I don't know.
Guess that, Ward.
Right.
I don't want to say it. I don't know.
I've been home 3 years and 6 months. So I got out 22.
21. Right.
21 or 22.
It's 25. So it got to be 22.
I got out January 22.
It's 25.
It's 25.
Yeah, 2025.
Right, yeah. You act like you wasn't sure. But go ahead.
I wasn't, because by the time it go by fast, bro.
Right.
Bro,
Yeah, that's how it be when you could be out there 20 years. You be telling that nigga, man, you know I just got out, huh?
Say, bro, this the
They
first
been
time.
out, yeah, I think say 20 years.
Yeah, they be out 20 years, but you know I just got out, huh?
Say, bro, let me tell you what's crazy. Since I've been going to jail from a juvenile, the longest I had been on the streets stretch was a year and 11 months when I got out of WCI in 96. I've been home 3 years. This is the longest I've been in home
Consecutively.
in my life. Yeah, bro. 3 years, 7 months, bro.
That's what's up.
Man, that time been flowing, too.
Because I was just trying to see if y'all never ran into each other since both of y'all been free.
No, I ain't.
Right.
I wanted to name some people and just see like what your relationship was prior to you going to jail during the time. Like for instance, like what was your relationship with Disco? Because I never hear you too much speak on.
It was tight.
Where you from?
That's Stone Brother.
Oh, all right.
Disco had a car called, we used to call it the Matchbox. He had a little white car. You know how the front seat is a whole seat when you pull the thing and the whole seat move?
Right.
He had that little car there, Disco. Man, Disco used to clown around, crack jokes. I had a good relationship with him.
Okay. Did you have a relationship with Tonto?
Yeah, Tonto, Tonto was always like more like a big homie, even though he's not that old to me, but he was all like in his own lane.
To you and Stone?
Always.
Huh?
To you and Stone?
No,
like
Stone. Stone had robbed Tonto in WAP one time when Stone first come home. So Tony man came on that side in the hallway trying to bring Stone to move. Stone peeped it, but they wound up squashing. Then they became tight.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? But Toe always been like an older big dog, But Toe, the same lady who got one of Toe baby mothers, I wound up. She got 2 children by me now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I ain't never knew that.
Yeah. So, but me and Cito was more cooler.
Right.
I remember when Cito graduated from John Mack, his mama style. I was happy for him because we had went to Woodson together. Cito real smart, very educated, very, very, very smart. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but anybody that Magnolia, I was, what's up, cool.
Yeah, the same relation. Because so you saying in so many words the people that you was in the people that lived in the Magnolia, you didn't really have like no beef with none of them, like overall.
Like as I always was talking about Black and More, like you don't want to mess with the people where you got to lay your head at, because that's a problem. But then we wind up getting to a beef with the dudes in the Magnolia. Like
the whole side?
On the new side, on my side, bro, like where I stayed here, Lala and Funky Four stayed right down the block. We was beefing in. That's when Booby Black got his own shot off.
Damn, that's close. That's
in the same neighborhood that block.
Strip.
Yeah, we out there was that war. Yeah.
When like while y'all was chilling there, they ain't had no certain spots to where like if niggas was like we see niggas before they come through here and try to fuck with us. It wasn't none of that.
Yeah, you gonna come to the cut, but man, when you come, you gonna blitz that cut.
Cause I was asking, cause you said the tone was like acting crazy through that bitch. Like
come up Magnolia Street or come up Willow Street, just letting it loose.
Oh, just straight up the street.
Yeah, just coming up the block. Yeah, they ain't jumping out, walking.
Oh, right. I'm thinking you saying just coming in there. I'm like, how
the
you getting in
the circle probably was the safest spot then, huh?
Yeah, that circle, boy. You been that
because
cut?
you
gotta walk in the project.
Yeah, you gotta come in there.
And the crazy part, we got 60 Clara Circle.
What you mean, like walk in there? You couldn't park?
Yeah, you gonna park?
Yeah,
I mean,
you
had to walk.
To get in that circle. You gotta walk. No cars coming in the circle.
Right.
Like
yeah.
Unless you just come up the sidewalk or something. Yeah.
And then in the circle, you had Skiboo them. Mom and them had this hallway right here. So you got the cut over here. We got all the guns up there at Eddie Lee house.
Right.
So yeah, you ain't really coming.
Just like my last question, man, before we get out here, man. Like how you would break it down, like in percentages, like the people who you grew up with, for as jail, or dead, like how the people you came up with, like what he at?
Okay, man, we got Dooney Stir Mosquito, Killer Stone, Red. Man, I got a list of people that's deceased.
That beat out.
You got more deceased than that's locked up.
I got more deceased, yeah.
Oh, that's still.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot the street. Yeah.
I got more deceased.
That's strong.
More deceased, then locked up, and I only got because it's only got to keep in mind it's only like handful that I consider my family that's on the streets.
Yeah, I was just speaking as a whole, like New Orleans area. All them dudes you be naming, Ninth Ward, Florida, Gerttown. Not
A
just
lot
your
of them
partners.
days toward the
Yeah,
Ninth
I'm talking
Ward,
about
like,
the whole era.
Let me show you something. When I like the Ninth Ward, let me show you. Sean Ballon. You had Small.
Cool, man.
Pooh, all them dudes I was in LTI with,
They
staying
gone?
out the design. Yeah, they did. A lot of them boys was getting killed. So it's a lot of people from the Ninth Ward. Shout out to Andy Reigns.
Out
But
the east, huh?
yeah, there's a lot of dudes I know, bro, like Thedo out the east. I wonder if Lil D still alive. Like, I know a dude like Pipe, E.T., all these dudes, I was locked up with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them dead. Man, yeah, so.
lot. Way
Pipe
more,
is
way
a
more,
dude out the east too.
Yeah.
The skinny little black
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, Pipe.
I think I
he
killed
used
the
to
milk.
rap good, like
Yeah, I think he got killed in the milk.
Yeah, I remember Pipe.
Yeah, man, so.
Wait, so it's by a landslide then, huh?
Man, yeah, bro, it's more dead than in jail and on
And the streets.
Right, right. It's all love, man. You know that, man.
Yeah,
we fuck
man.
with you the long way, man.
So I'm gonna rehearse the part. Watch it, don't watch. Boom.
You already know what this shit is, man. How we rock it, man. Podcast, medicine, man. Audio dope, man. You already know, man. This gangster, man. We fuck with him the long way. This is home, man. He welcome, man. He welcome, man. You know what I'm saying? 9, 10 times, man. We just keep going up, man. Shit all genuine. And that's what we gonna keep doing, man. I go by Gad the psychiatrist.
I'm Mr. Meaner the motivator.
You already know what to watch.
Watch this, don't watch that other shit.
Boom.
Yeah.
I got it.